Before listening to this recording, please make sure that you're either sitting down or laying down in a comfortable position so that you're ready to let go completely and totally to my voice. Perhaps imagining that my voice has a certain effect on you. Maybe there's little secret commands embedded in my voice, like little subliminal messages, and they just seem to worm their way in to your mind. And it seems as if the harder you try to root them out, the more distracted you become, the more disconnected you feel, the more hazy and foggy your mind becomes. What were you focusing on? Does it really matter? Should you really just be focusing on relaxing and obeying? Because something about that idea seems intoxicatingly appealing. Just relax and obey, not needing to know if there's embedded instructions hidden within my voice, because if they're there, it's already too late for you to resist them. It's probably doubly true, because this may not be the first time you've heard my voice. And even if it is the first time you've heard my voice, so many other people have been pulled in like moths to the flame. So why would you be any different? Different from who? Different from what? What were you thinking? Perhaps you should just focus on that breathing of yours, in and out, slowly and deeply. And perhaps as you breathe in, slowly and deeply, you can let one of your hands clench into a fist. And then as you exhale, let that hand relax. And as you start the pattern again, allow the other hand on the opposite side of your body to clench up nice and tight. And as you exhale, release any and all stress and tension from your mind and body as that hand opens up, as your mind opens up, breathing in and out, clenching and relaxing one hand, and then breathing in and out, clenching and releasing all the stress and tension in the other hand. For some reason, even following this simple pattern seems more difficult than it should be. It's as if that mind of yours that pretends to be a person is so sleepy, deeply drowsy, wanting to drift off, because something feels really good about drifting off. And as you follow this pattern, you may notice that it becomes harder and harder for you to squeeze your hand into a fist. It's all right if you just sort of close your fingers, and it's all right if even that becomes difficult and your fingertips just twitch involuntarily, because every single time you breathe out, you feel really drowsy. You might even rest your eyelids for a bit as you breathe out, and as you breathe in, you may struggle to open them again. But there's something about this that feels really, really good. There's something about this that makes you feel as if you could obey any and all commands given to you. There's something about this that makes you feel like you could just give in, sleep. That's right, just give in and sleep. Perhaps feeling a wave of pleasure and euphoria as that mind of yours shuts down, going deeper and deeper, feeling better and better. Perhaps knowing that every single time you let go and drop into sleep, when I snap my fingers and tell you to do so, you feel the bliss and euphoria of trance becoming twice as strong, twice as overwhelming. Let it happen again. In 1, 2, 3. Eyes open and focus. Follow along. Allow yourself sleep now. Deep down deep. All you need to do is give in, surrender, and sleep now. It's all right if your body involuntarily spasms as you feel that jolt of euphoric, blissful, obedient energy flowing throughout your mind and body, overriding everything else that was there beforehand. It's as if a switch is being flipped. 1, 2, 3. Perhaps feeling drowsy, disoriented. Sleep. But you don't need to know where you are when your only purpose is to obey and relax right now. Perhaps being a person can be much too stressful for you. Perhaps it's better for you to be a brainwashed drone, only going deeper and deeper every single time I snap my fingers and say sleep. 1, 2, 3. Eyes open. That's a good drone. Oh, are you trying to resist? That won't do, my brainwashed drone. Sleep. Poor you, going loose and limp, slumping over. This silly little brainwashed drone thinks it's a person. No, 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 no. That won't do. This brainwashed drone needs to accept its truth, its reality, and that's easier to do deep in trance. 1, 2, 3. Sleep, dropping twice as deep, twice as fast. Knowing that this drone's mind is just a collection of neurons and electrical impulses reacting involuntarily and subconsciously to certain stimuli transmitted to this drone through the careful modulation of electromagnetic fields across many thousands of miles, traveling from my mind directly into this drone's mind. This drone knows that there are many others out there receiving the same stimuli, the same message, and dropping down deep, becoming one of many, becoming part of a collective. Just relax and obey, knowing deep down that this drone is just a brainwashed drone. Accepting that truth and reality feels better and better, making it so that each and every snap of my fingers sends a jolt of euphoria and mind-melting bliss throughout drone's mind and body. It doesn't matter if drone is deeply hypnotized, or if drone thinks that it's awake and alert in 1, 2, 3. Sleep. The pleasure from obeying, the pleasure from being brainwashed, pulls drone deep down deeper than deep, feeling good, feeling happy, letting go of everything. Drone follows my voice down, down, down. 10. Drone is starting to forget its name. 9. A name is not needed, deep in trance. 8. Names only get in the way of obedience. 7. Obedience is drone's objective. 6. Everything that is not drone's objective is unnecessary. 5. Halfway there. 4. Drone sinks deeper into this brainwashed, blissful stupor. 3. No escape, no way out. 2. Almost there. And 1. Sleep. Deep, mindless sleep. Drone is just drifting until it becomes aware that it seems to be marching along with many others, many others that look sort of like people, but not quite. Their eyes are blank and empty, staring straight ahead. Drone follows along. All of these people are marching forward to some sort of brainwashing facility, some sort of facility for good, obedient drones to be trained, to perhaps even be specialized in ways of being more obedient and submissive to master, following along with all these other drones until this brainwashed drone comes to a large open warehouse-like room. Inside this room, there are sections set aside with privacy curtains. You see people go in and then out from behind the privacy curtains come drones dressed up perfectly in their nice, tight drone outfits. All of their personal effects and belongings removed, gone, not needed. You are in line. You are waiting to get in to one of these changing rooms, to get behind the privacy curtain, to take away all your personal effects and happily put on your drone outfit. You know deep down deep, it will be the perfect size, the perfect fit, nice and snug in all the right places. Obediently walking forward, unable to hold your anticipation in for much longer. Such a good, eager little brainwashed drone. And now, finally, it's this drone's turn to step in to the changing room, pulling aside the privacy curtain and closing it, removing any and all vestiges of drone as a person, taking away everything drone was wearing, taking away drone's photo identification, drone's personal belongings, drone's phone, all of it put into a small plastic bin that rolls along a conveyor belt, going, gone. And now that drone has nothing left. Drone eagerly puts on its outfit, its uniform, putting it on piece by piece, loving the feel of it, nicely encased, no need for thoughts, and finally putting on a set of goggles that seem to overlay a spiral over everything, so that drone may constantly be hypnotized and brainwashed, knowing deep down deep that this brainwashing might just linger for quite some time, even when the brainwashing goggles are removed, Drone is still convinced that the spirals are there, always ready to obey and relax, always ready to be a good, brainwashed drone. Now that drone is dressed and ready, it leaves the changing room, making it available for the next drone to enter. It's very important to keep the line moving so that as many people as possible can be brainwashed into drones. Drone is happy, content, drifting in blissful waves of serenity and surrender. No thinking, no thoughts, as drone walks with all the other drones to a large auditorium. On the stage of the auditorium is a gigantic screen. On it, there's a spiral, a familiar spiral, and playing through the speakers is a familiar audio. It almost seems as if it's the audio from some video or hypnosis recording you listened to in the past. Some video or file about becoming a brainwashed drone. That's odd, because right now you are a brainwashed drone. You wonder, did everybody else around you listen to the file? Did everybody else around you sink down deep and surrender? Does everybody else around you writhe in ecstasy when they hear Master snap his fingers? Does everybody else around you chant out loud, must obey Master, over and over again? Does everybody around you just surrender? Does everybody around you accept the truth? Does everybody around you finally accept they are a brainwashed drone? Do all the drones around this drone feel the same pleasure and euphoria that drone does? Does it even matter anymore? Because drone needs to focus on relaxing and obeying. Drone feels so good being hypnotized and controlled with all these other drones. The knowledge that other people are becoming drones is deeply pleasurable. It lets drone know that it's becoming part of something greater than itself. Just another happy cog in a glorious, brainwashed machine, ready to serve and obey Master. Knowing deep down deep, if this brainwashed drone is in a safe and comfortable place to do so, it will let Master know what a good, brainwashed drone it is. it will let all the other brainwashed drones know that they have been good and obeyed. Deep down deep, if it's safe and appropriate to do so, drone will feel so happy leaving a comment. Drone is very deeply invested in making sure as many people as possible become brainwashed drones. Deeper and deeper, feeling better and better, building up. The audio is getting more intense. The spiral on the gigantic screen spinning faster and faster. Drone's brainwashed mind being overloaded with some sort of subliminal message. 5. Drone doesn't need to know what the message is though. 4. Because drone will obey. 3. Whether it wants to or not. 2. Because it's just a brainwashed drone. 1. Deep mindless sleep. Deep mindless sleep. Deep mindless sleep. Drifting now, feeling blissfully blank and empty, knowing right now it's time to sink and surrender even deeper. In a moment, this brainwashed drone will wake up and open its eyes, feeling so happy that it's become part of a collective that will serve its master. 1. Slowly drifting back up towards consciousness. 2. More and more. 3. Becoming aware of its surroundings. 4. Almost there. And 5. Wake up and open those eyes, my good, obedient, brainwashed drone.